Hey, what's good, everybody? Hope you guys are all well. Um, as you know, I'm going to do a general collective reading, and then after, if anyone wants to ask questions, um, feel free to ask some questions. Yesterday, so I'm gonna do the same thing again. I've pulled a few cards for some people, and I asked them to go leave a comment and like my new song that came out, and they didn't do it. So, um, the people that I didn't even ask, they did go do it. So that's pretty funny, right? So this time I put the link in the chat box. So that's kind of my thing. I'm gonna do a collective, and then if anyone wants me to pull a card, I think it's fair that they go leave a comment and I like on my new song, right? So that's my thing. So if you're just tuning in or whatever when you watch this, right? Okay, so the first message that wants to come out, and I'm gonna do a whole video about that for the podcast. Yeah, right. Because I don't know if people are gonna get. I mean, it doesn't matter, but if people are gonna hear me say about that a lot, right? About the song and all that. So, wow, ethical awareness. Look at what I'm talking about because it's fair and there's the balance, right? I love it spiritually, right? It's a fair balance, right? That's crazy that that came out. See, I know what I'm talking about. Here we go. Look, service to spirit and strong ethical awareness are at the heart of mediumship. Whenever you're offering evidential messages, they should always be delivered in a loving, kind, and healing manner. Remain conscious of what you're sharing. It should be relevant, authentic, and meaningful to your sitter rather than harmful, destructive, or hurtful. Likewise, a message should never be forced on the living or randomly given without permission from the recipient. It's important to respect the living and their desire to receive from spirit. I love this. Obviously for me it went with what I was talking about, but that's kind of for anyone that wants to practice mediumship. Um, I don't know if everyone follows because there's so many things that are obviously gonna be heavy for someone to hear, right? But I think that's the perspective of the person that made those cards as a medium. Um, because you never really know how someone's gonna take something, but let's just say regardless in life, right? In life, things should be balanced, things should be ethical, right? You should have a and look at your intuition will guide you, right? Look at that. I like how this person's in the water. Like I think your intuition will guide you on what you feel is ethical, right? Like I've made some choices where after I knew I felt like it wasn't the right thing and I apologized, right? In a form to try to set balance back to that, right? So you'll know, right? Your intuition will guide you where something is. So at this time, maybe all of us are being reminded to be very ethical. And that's funny that this card comes out. Power, right? So if you're in a position like this, right, where you're holding power over others, you know, spirit, right? Hey, Brittany, good morning. How are you? I just got started, right? Um, so yeah, if you're wondering, I put a link to this happy Saturday. I put a link to hey, good morning, Green Tea Foxy. Um, I put a link to like this song I just came out because that's what I'm asking. If I'm pulling a card for someone, I'm asking them to go comment on and like my new song because that's the balance, right? That's and then this card came out right after I finished saying that. So I like the message in that, right? But also what came out after is about, if you have power over somebody else in a situation to not forget to be fair. That's kind of the message that's being pushed right now. So, yeah. So again, if anyone wants me to pull Oh, cool. Yeah, so if anyone wants me to pull a card for them, I'd be more than happy to do it. I'm just asking that people go and help out that algorithm and leave me a comment and like on that new song that I came out with. Okay, so what else do you want to know the collective to know right now? Why is this message so the ethical awareness? Why is the spirit world tapping into that right now? Oof. Ah, new beginnings. So maybe oh, you know what? That's what came out, right? A lot of that came out yesterday. It was like, and I even had this heavy energy, right? So it was about the collective moving into better times, right? Those, I guess, that have done the work and all that. So don't forget, right? Don't become what you dealt with. That's the thing is for the collective, for a lot of the collective that is gonna have a prosperous future year. Don't forget, right? Don't become what was done to you, right? Like the whole hurt people and all that stuff. I think that's why this message is, which is good, right? It's coming out because it's saying, hey, don't forget, right? Don't forget what that's like as new things start coming out, right? That's interesting. I like it. I like it. Okay, what else? What else does the collective need to know about that? Yeah, look at that. You can't even make this stuff up. Bam. See? It's like someone being right prosperous and generous, right? So I mean that feels like good news, right? Um, it's a balancing, right? The universe is gonna balance all these things, right? That a lot of the collective went through. But wow, I got chills. Like it went all the way down. So don't forget. Wow, I got like the super chills. So don't forget, right? Everything that oh, thank you, Brittany. Okay, thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, that's pretty cool that yeah, just don't and I like that the heart is here, right? Don't let your heart become hardened by what was anything that was done, right? Like the universe has your back, the things are gonna be balanced out. Just yeah, yeah. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so let me know, Brittany, if you have any questions you want me to ask for you. I mean, I know you're tapped in too, so hey, Andrea, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all that stuff. You lost your sunglasses with a gust of wind a moment ago. Stopped and gave a new pair of oh, that's awesome. I was like, no, I have 5 pairs in my truck. That's that's amazing. Well, there it is, right? Proof that the universe will balance it out. Yeah. So I think that's a big thing, right? Like for us not to forget the kindness. And even if people weren't kind, right? The universe has your back, right? So the universe will always make right what, you know. Even the songs, right? Like the songs I just did, um, they came from things I was going through. And so I transmuted that energy. And after I did the songs, I was happy as can be. I was like, oh wow, like then, hey, whatever I had to go through, it was worth it for my songs, right? Like that's cool. I like the balance, right? Ah, that's funny because these two cards came out, right? So maybe if anyone's right now in their head, Don't be, right? Basically, it's that simple. If you're in your head, this came out right under it, right? Maybe you're having trouble right now, right? I didn't even realize the new moon was so okay. This is kind of like my new moon reading, right? Because I think it peaked yesterday afternoon. So this is like my new moon reading. So this is good. So, if some of you were in this and we're still in that new moon energy, so let go, right? Let go of whatever is binding you because it's an illusion, right? And that's what this is about, right? If you feel bound, it's and then the sun's right, and I think the sun's coming up right now. So that's what's there, right? And both of them are solar plexus, right? So there's something you're not standing in your truth about, right? There's something you're not seeing that you have all the power, you have all the knowledge, I heard, right? The know-how. And yeah, once you realize it, you're gonna be like that little character riding on the unicorn, right? Is it? Oh no, it's just a horse, but whatever. Maybe I said unicorn for a reason. So, however, you'll be riding on your horse or your unicorn or whatever. And this, even that, right? Like, not that obviously, right? The sun's beautiful and all that, but it's almost like the sun in this case is even like you'll be so happy that even the sun will be like, almost like envious by the sun, right? Like that's pretty funny that the sun's like, look at this naked person over there riding on their white horse. Like I want to be like them. That's pretty cool. I like it. Give me some clothes. Oh, nice. Absolutely. Absolutely. So let's see what else does the collective need to know? And then if anyone has any questions, by all means. Yeah. I always like to do this before I eat. So right now I'm already getting hungry, so I'll do a few more and then but if anyone has questions, by all means, yeah, and then I'm gonna go eat because I woke up kind of starving. But not starving, right? But hungry, whatever. I like to do this, when my mind's still clear from everything. So okay. What else does the collective need to know right now? Oh, yeah, yeah. See, all this stuff. Just right? I think this came out even yesterday, right? So this came out first, right? Like you persevered, you already made it, right? You already did all the hard work, and it's reminding you to stand your ground. There's the solar plexus again, right? The sun, the solar plexus. It's like the battle has already been won. Don't go backwards at this point. That's kind of what I'm feeling. I got chills everywhere. So that's kind of what that's kind of what I'm feeling. See, I said don't go backwards, and I put the card backwards. So I love like the little synchronicities, right? Don't go backwards, right? Don't go backwards. I feel like the battle has already been won. You did all the work. You're there. Don't go backwards, right? Hold your ground. Stand firm. Stand in your truth. You know, it's not your first rodeo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I just keep getting chills like today. It's weird. And I'm super like, even when I put all this on and I was like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna start sweating like in the other video because it was cold and then I put on my flannel and then it got hot. And right now I keep getting chills. So that's funny. So that's it. Collective, stand your ground. Yeah. So, yeah, like, yeah. That's it. I don't know. I'm having all flashbacks of times where you just meet random people, right? Like reading Brittany's story. Yeah, it's just, and it's all perfect timing, right? Like the universe, you'll just meet random. random people, right? Just said the craziest times, and they'll change your whole mood, right? Like your whole. Let me see what else. What else? I think that's it. I think the whole message was pretty clear. What else do we need to know then? Let me see. The battle has already been won. I think I'm gonna put that as the title for this. The battle has already been won. Just stand your ground. Wow, all the little spirit animals want to talk. So, oh, maybe that's it, right? Really pay attention to the spirit animals and all that good stuff right now. Like messages will be coming in. Like the other day, right? I think I posted the short on this channel, the little caterpillar that was in front of my yeah, my house. I almost stepped on it, and then I was like, oh, this goes perfect with the new beginnings. And then, I was sent a photo with that. I was in it, and it had like 5 1s, right? So that's all new beginnings, and five is the number of change. So it was like 1 1 1 1 1 on a post that I was like tagged in, and then after, um, yeah, the little cat. So new beginnings, all that good stuff, right? So okay, what spirit animal? Oh, wow. I made my whole thing about the my dream that I had with the bobcat. So maybe some of you are on that same journey. Look at 8. Bobcat spirit. Life is a mystery. I had a dream that I had this little baby bobcat, right? And it was like an apocalypse kind of thing. I don't know if I mentioned it here before, but it was like a whole, and everyone was living kind of in ruins. But I had this baby bobcat, and I was like happy as can be. That's it. I didn't care that everything I was like trying to record. I was like, no one's gonna believe I have this little bobcat. You know what I mean? So, and it was like my new. I knew, right? It was like my new familiar, right? I just don't want. Yeah, I want to make sure my dog doesn't hear me say that because she's been my little spirit animal guide for since she was born. So let me read the bobcat because now I got all excited with that. Out of all the spirit animals that could have came out, right? So yeah, some of you are on the same journey, right? The bobcat, it helps you see through the illusions, through people's mask, right? It's called like the shaman's totem, really, right? The bobcat. So life is a mystery. I love it. Life is a mystery. The bobcat moves what furtively? I don't even know if I've ever heard that word. The bobcat moves furtively and mysteriously. And when Bobcat Spirit appears to you, she brings a powerful reminder that not all things in life can be explained or understood through the power of intellect. Trying to figure things out, find logical explanations, or predict what will happen based on reason and facts will not provide you with the certainty and comfort you seek. Ah. Bobcat asks you to trust in the great mystery and let the secrets of the universe reveal themselves to you through direct experience. Allow your vision to slip into soft focus, and you will see between the lines and observe what has been hidden there all along. Bobcat Spirit helps you know intimately the pulse of the divine in the world. Trust in the wisdom and revelations that come to you. You know that understanding may not come as you would like it to. What you experience through your heart and intuition, which comes to you as the voice of your inner knowing, will guide you now as you accept that secrecy is woven into the fabric of existence. No matter what, the appearance of Bobcat is a sign that you are being called to trust, even when what is revealed does not agree with your need for intellectual certainty. Mm. Well, there's also a protection message. Bobcat Spirit tells you this is not a time to reveal your deepest, most cherished dreams and desires to others, but rather a time to be quiet and gentle with yourself. I don't know. I think that's if it comes in the reverse, right? as truths begin to emerge in your awareness. Ah. So it could mean that, right? Sometimes it just depends how you resonate with it, right? Sometimes it could be about protecting yourself, right? But I think overall, the Bobcat has the ability to discern, right? So call to the Bobcat spirit, but yeah. So maybe, maybe, right? They say we entertain angels unaware. So yeah, I don't know if anyone doesn't have a question, then I think I could close it out right there. Um, what else? I was supposed to do a live later. Um, we did this amazing, it was like a little men's circle, right? And it was an amazing conversation, a spiritual men's circle, which I don't think I've really ever had aside from going to ceremonies in person. That was my first time like that we were gonna do a video like that. But for some reason it didn't record. But I guess maybe it's better that we do it live so others could hop in the chat if they have questions and all that. So I think that's gonna take place tonight or later on if I'm not mistaken, right? So obviously, even though it's gonna be a spiritual man circle, all are welcome, right? So it's not just maybe it'll be good for yeah, anyone that wants to hear, right? So yeah, on that note, I think I'll end it there. If no one has any questions or anything like that, then hopefully you all have a blessed day. Um, yeah, and that's it. All right. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Brittany, Green Tea Foxy. Oh, haha. Thank you, Green Tea Foxy. If you may post my other channel, what do you mean? Red Mystic to this channel. Okay, Redheaded Mystic. Okay, I'll follow your channel as well. I'll look it up right now. Redheaded Mystic. Here, let me do it right now before I forget. Red Mystic. There you are. Okay, I subscribe to your channel. Oh, okay. You do readings too. Okay, awesome. I'm gonna check out some of your videos. Okay, yeah, yeah. No problem. Yeah, I subscribe. So, okay. Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in and yeah, have an amazing day and I'll see you all soon. Okay, take care. All right. Oh, and thank you to everyone that checked